Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Matt from snuscentral.org and snustv.com. Hope you guys are having an awesome night tonight. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the SnusTV Q&A. So, this is a Q&A, and I might be talking about snus. I am going to be talking about snus, but I'm going to be talking about a lot of other stuff too. Anything that you guys have questions on, concerns, comments, anything like that for the channel, or just snus in general. We have Mr. Larry Waters joining us in the chat room. He's going to be the moderator for this chat, and just to make sure everything's going good and answer you guys' questions in the chat in case I missed them. So, hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to start things off with a couple things. I am snoozing on General White portion, or General White. Here in the States, I did not get the revamped cans as of yet. I'm still waiting for those to come out. They look awesome. I have my promotional flyer here from General, or from Swedish Match, showing the new updated can designs, and I've yet to get those. So that's what I'm snoozing on tonight. And buddy Josh Brink joined us. How you doing, Josh? Hope all is doing well for you. And also, second thing, I'm going to be drinking a beer. And I'm actually drinking Amber Ale from Bell's Brewery right here in Michigan. They're based out of Kalamazoo, Comstock area. And I just went there on my birthday to the brewery. And they're about 2-3 hours away from where I live. So I took the hike out there and took a tour of the brewery and everything. So I really, really enjoyed it. It's my favorite brewery of all time, and they're here in Michigan. So that's what I'm going to be drinking tonight. Nice Amber Ale from Bell's. This is actually their first beer that they ever came out with in 1985. So really, really awesome. Good stuff. All right. So Larry's already getting his whiskey out. Like I said, this is going to be Q&A, and let's talk snus. So how are you guys doing? Give me some feedback. Now there is going to be a delay between the live video and the chat. The delay is about 5 to 7 seconds, so keep that in mind. So how's everybody doing? What are you snoozing on? And what's in your latest order? I want to know that as well. And I know for you, for the viewers in Sweden, Josh, we got to change that Camel Frost. We got to get you some snus. Hi, Ben. How's it going? For all the viewers in Sweden, I'm sorry it is so early in the morning. It's about 3 a.m. or so in Sweden. So let me actually double check. No, it's 2:30 in Stockholm right now. So sorry for all my Swedish viewers for it being so early in the morning. Hopefully you guys work, early, or, really early shifts. Twisted Bunny says Siberia Brown and Thunder X White Dry. Nice. Just going to wait for that. Odd connection issues. So, okay, I think we're back on. And the start of this video, too, for some reason, I got really fast internet here, but it might be a little bit muffled or a little bit digital sounding in the audio department for the first couple minutes. So just keep that in mind. The connection will get better. All right. And Larry looks like he just is joining us with the Isla Whiskey Snus and Ardbeg Single Malt 10-year. Stuff is amazing. I haven't had Ardbeg in a while. I'm using a blue Snowball. That is my microphone. Is that sounding okay, guys, or just wondering? And BJJ, General Mint Dry Portion, nice snus. Or General Mint White, it's nice. Okay, so we got a lot of people rolling in, which is awesome. Thank you guys again for the comments. Again, this is a question and answer time. We are going to be talking about snus. And in fact, I got to grab the snus real quick, a different one. I'm going to be snus in general. But stay tuned in the next couple days because I'm going to be doing a review on Odin's Vanilla Extreme White Dry Portion very soon. Larry says I am buffering, so that could be me. For some reason, when I do these live streams, I do buffer, and I get really weird sounding in the audio department. But that will go away as this live stream progresses. So just keep that in mind. The quality will ramp up. It's just weird with my internet connection, I believe. Even though it's pretty darn fast for my area. It's just whenever I do these live streams, it's choppy in the first few minutes. Popping this open, though, smells like vanilla. And I love vanilla in my snus. Smells so good. A little bit artificial, though. But stay tuned for the full review on this guy very soon. Ben is enjoying Lundgren's Skane Vit, or Skane as we call it here in the US, because we can't really, pronounce Swedish words that well. We try, but it doesn't always work the best. Bell's Brewery Amber Ale. Highly recommend this beer if you haven't tried it already. It's one of Bell's. It is actually Bell's first brew, and it pairs. The reason why I grabbed this beer too is because with any general snus, it pairs super well together, insanely well, because you have a really nice, mild hoppiness to it, really bready and sweet as a beer goes, and it goes really well with the citrus and the bergamot of General White Portion. Really good stuff. So it looks like Ben, it looks like you're from Canada, huh? That's what I'm reading here. So I know the Canadian prices on snus are super high. It's close to like 25 US dollars or something like that for a single can of snus in Canada, I've heard. So it's crazy. Hi, Chad. How's it going? We have Mr. Chad Jones from Snoopy.com joining us. Thank you for the late birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Okay, so I was wrong. It must have went up since then. It's actually $31.99 US for a can of General White Portion, which is insane. That is insane. Oh man. Josh Brink, do they have General Snus in your location? They should. You're not too far away from me, which is another thing. Me and Mr. Josh Brink, who he changed from smoking to snus a couple years back. We need to do another video together. It's been too long. Very soon. Possibly this weekend. I have to talk it over with the wife. But hopefully. Sometime soon at least. Yes, thank goodness for Snooze Central. Twisted Bunny says, I also do macula, right? Wondering, can you spit with macula? I've never had that. I'm probably butchering that tobacco product name. I've never had that. The videos I did see on it were pretty gross. So thank goodness for Snoo Central. That's what Ben said. And yeah, it looks like Mo. It looks like Mo is gonna possibly be joining us soon. I haven't talked to him in a while, so I haven't talked to him in a long time. Well, Josh, I got a $4 off coupon for 2 cans, and I'm gonna have to give that to you, bud, to get you off that crappy Camel. Like you said in the video that we did together, Camel is like folding up a cigarette and putting it in your lip. Which, one, it tastes horrible, and two, you don't even know what's in that. So I'm happy you're not smoking. That's good. But dude, we got to get you something else. Especially if we're going to do some more videos together, Josh. Yeah, Twisted Bunny. I heard that the makla tastes like dirt. I've heard that. See if I'm missing any other comments here. What do you guys think of the studio setup I got so far? I've been getting some good feedback from some of you. I like, I got the green screen here and I got the physical can wall here, which is nice. When I get an encoder, I'm going to be filling this in during the live streams. So it's going to be a little bit more together, different. There's a lot of things I could do with an encoder, which I definitely want to get. Josh wants desert green. So do I. And Larry can attest to this. That was a pretty darn good snus for what it was. And it's, sadly, it's discontinued. That snus, man, that was discontinued probably 2.5 years ago. And I am super sad about that because that snus was really, really good. You could taste that citrus, that really exotic cactus type flavor. To me, it tasted like dragon fruit with a little bit of tobacco in there, like a deep tobacco flavor from the Nick and Johnny line, and that was really good. That was really good. So I do miss that snus as well. The one I think Josh would really like. It's not the same flavor, but it's something I think you'd like. Would be the Wow Sunny Honey. That's really good. Josh, check out my review on Wow Sunny Honey if you haven't, and everybody else, check out Wow Sunny Honey. It's amazing stuff. Ben says, I have completely quit a 15-year cigarette habit using snus as my daily source of nicotine. That is awesome. Keep it up. Yeah, so that's good, man. 3 months strong. Congratulations. Congratulations. 11 years for Larry. Nice. Congratulations, Larry. 11 years. Göteborg's Rapé is really good. I really liked their lime that they discontinued as well. That one hit me pretty hard when that one got discontinued. I used that quite a bit. And 4 for Josh. Almost 4 for Josh. I didn't think it was that long. I don't even know how long it was since we've done that video together. That was a long time. Wow. Keep it up, Josh. And so Hollinshead family, I liked Wow Summer Honey, but now not so much for some reason. Same with the Clove Explosion. Clove Explosion is amazing. I haven't had that in a while. I'm gonna have to get some more of that. So yeah, I did want to mention that too. Larry threw it up in the comments, and the only reason why I'm reading these is, one, to make it more personal, and two, uh, if these comments for some odd reason don't show up after the video is done, I want to make sure people sort of get a gist of what we're talking about. But Larry says the new X Range is coming out next week. X Range GR Slim White Strong portion replacing GR Strong White, which I don't really see why they're doing that, but who knows? I know the Göteborgs Rapé Strong did really well when it was first released, and a lot of people really like it, including myself. So hopefully it's a better price range for people. Strong snus is very, very good after a meal. I just had salmon patties, and I don't have any strong. Well, I do have strong snus in front of me, but I'm saving that for a review. But yeah, General and beer is pretty much what I'm doing. So thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to everybody here at Snooze Central and Snooze TV. Rick says, "Hey man, pretty much only like Super Slim G3, easy at work, and I'm used to it after Swedish match. After I'm used to, sorry, comments rolling in. Easy at work, and I am used to it now after switch from General White. Do you think it will be on the market for a while? I'm scared it will disappear. I really like the G3 Super Slim as well. I believe I did a live stream on that. Really, really good snooze. It is a lot more discreet than regular snooze. I don't know how long that's going to be um, on the market. I don't know, Larry. I don't know. Yeah, Ben also had salmon patties. Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. So those are like super underrated too. Out of all the seafood you can get, salmon patties seem like they're just super underrated, but they're really filling and they're good. Anyway, Holland's Head family. Have you heard of Siberius Epic all white mini snooze? I have. That was floating around the world of Facebook, and a lot of people were making fun of it. And I got it. I don't know how in the world, you know, they're getting away with that blatant ripoff of branding on that fake snooze. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's hilarious. I love on the back of the can, right here, on the back of the can of the fake GN tobacco stuff. It has these Swedish colorations, for the Swedish flag, and instead of GN, it just has a giant no, and it's the funniest thing ever. So I think it'd be hilarious just to get those in as like a as a display piece, because snus is becoming so popular now that other countries are ripping it off, trying to make a buck on, non-assuming snus users or people that really can't get it where they're at. So, yeah, tilapia is more punk rock of the fish world. I would agree with you, Josh. What about pink salmon? Is that too mainstream as well? Or is that passable? Yes, too mainstream, Josh, or yes, too popular? Tilapia would make a great band name. Yes, yes, it would. No, I don't think it's no, it's not. It's definitely not a real snus. It's definitely a ripoff. Um, unless I'm wrong, but I don't see why GN Tobacco would, just rip off their own name and destroy their own brand. Yeah, so Holland's Head Family, yeah, it's not real. The ripoffs of the um, Odin's snus. Keep sharing this video, guys. Let's get some more people on here. This is fun. What's your guys' most? What do you guys think that's on the market of all the snoozes right now, minus mint snooze? What is the most underrated snooze in your guys' opinion? Shoot them in the comments right now. I'll read them off and I'll share my thoughts. What's the most underrated snooze that's on the market right now, in your opinion? I'll tell you what mine is. I think the most underrated snooze is, of course, I don't have it on the top of my head. Hmm. I'd say Clove Explosion. It's not really getting talked about that much anymore. It did when it first came out, but I don't hear a lot of talk about it anymore. Really surprises me because I think that stuff is great. Huge Clove fan. I love Clove. Um, Underrated, Josh, not overrated. Siberia's mint. That's overrated. I think Siberia, to me, while it has a decent mint kick, it's too strong. Not only in the nicotine department, but like just flavor in general. It's way too strong. It's decent, but it's way too strong for me. Larry says LD, and I would agree. I'd agree. LD is pretty darn underrated. There are way too many mint snoozes out there. I want to see that migration back to like tobacco and flavored tobacco. Not like super candied flavored stuff, but something that really complements the tobacco flavors. Um, for instance, the recently discontinued Brandy Alexander from Chad Jones from Snoopy.com. That mixed Brandy Alexander with a good tobacco base, and I now miss that. So it's a good snooze. I want to see more snoozes like that. See, the one that I really want, I still want, is a mint, not a mint, not a mint, no more mint. Um, Clove vanilla snooze. It sounds gross, but if you think about it, that would be pretty good. It makes you do predominantly vanilla with a good tobacco base and a little bit of clove to add a little bit of that cloviness to it. To get that clove feeling and the clove taste. I think it would be great mixing together. It sounds gross, but man, if they do it right, I think it'd be amazing. Because I'm a really big fan of clove and mint or clove and vanilla. Larry said the Göteborg's Rapé Blood Orange should have been made into a production snus, not just a Sweden release. See, I've always wanted to try that blood orange. I'm a huge fan of orange as well. That's why I like Sunny Honey. It's got that orange flavor in it mixed with honey and good tobacco. That's a good mix up in rotation. Good one for the morning too. Hi Tim, how you doing from Sweden? How you doing? Josh wants a sour cream and onion or jalapeno cheddar Thunder snus. Thunder did release a kick-ass which had a jalapeno in it, which was amazing. Really good stuff. That was a couple years ago. Wow, that was a couple of years ago. Man. Yeah, so I think we talked about that too, Josh. We were joking around one night and we're like, we should make the American Snooze Company and make like bacon and cheddar flavor and like beer flavor. Not IPA, but like beer flavor and what was it like? We were joking. It was like Bush beer flavor or something like that. But yeah, what was some of the other ones, Josh? Throw them in there. I think people would find those hilarious. Doritos and Mountain Dew, yeah. Doritos and Mountain Dew flavor. But would it be Cool Ranch or original Doritos flavor with Mountain Dew? Bacon's, yes. I would love a bacon snooze too. See, there's possibilities still left in the snooze world. Not every flavor is taken. Holland's Head's family. Odin's creamy wintergreen is underrated. You have to try it. You might like it. Yeah, I actually have some of that, and that is coming up soon in a review. So stay tuned for that. Hoping to get, this next week, a majority of the Odin snoozes down that I had on my latest order. If you looked on the snooze unboxing I did, I think that was for May or June. I can't quite remember. It's been a little bit since I ordered, but I got some new Odin's releases that .com started carrying, and I'm looking forward to them. I cracked open the Vanilla White Dry. It's not what I'm snoozing right now for those of you who are just joining us, but I am going to be doing a review on this one soon, as well as Odin's Creamy Wintergreen and Odin's Cola. And I have a lime snooze from Odin's as well. Maybe I'll do that lime review with Josh Brink soon. Stay tuned. Like I said, I want to get these knocked out. Next Monday, I'm going to a concert. I'm going to see War of Ages in, Michigan here. Looking forward to that. Trying to get some footage of that to roll into a snooze review, possibly. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. See if I can get some people who are smokers outside the venue try Swedish snus for the first time. So I'm going to try that out. Hopefully. They may look at me like I'm weird and trying to hand them drugs, but I'm not. Trying to get them off the smoking. Tim asks me, what do I think about loose snus? I like loose. I'm not the hugest fan of loose snus. It's got its place, though. Whenever I go fishing or if I'm outside camping, I'll take some loose along. If I'm doing yard work, I'll take some loose along and use that. But I don't use it day to day like a lot of people do, or some people do. More people are using portions now, but I'm not the biggest fan of loose just because it's really messy to get out and it really gets stuck in your teeth. I'm not a huge fan of that. So, yeah. But Prima Fint is amazing. The Scroof Loose is really good. Uh, General Loose is always a good go-to. So there's some good ones out there. Rhoda Locket. If you guys haven't tried Rhoda Locket yet, do so. That's actually one snus that I miss in the portion format. And I never thought I'd say that because when I first tried it, I really didn't like Rhoda Locket. I don't know why. It was that figgy taste or something in there I didn't like. But every now and again, I have a craving for it. So I think on my next order, I'm going to add a can or two of Rhoda Locket Loose and do a review on that finally. Yeah, Larry is right. 80% of portion snus in Sweden now. Loose is losing popularity, especially with the onset of all these white snoozes coming out, all white portions. Stroof coming into the all white market, General being in it for a little bit now, Epoch being the pioneers of it. All white is definitely a game changer. And Larry, I know that when we spoke on the phone, we were talking about all white snoozes and how I was sort of concerned about it. But now that I've been using, especially that Scroof Super White Mint for the past couple days, I can sort of see the appeal of it. It runs a lot less. There's no tobacco in it, and it's good. They're onto something. And I'm curious to see where this goes, particularly with tobacco flavors or mimics of tobacco flavors with bergamot in them. I want to see where that goes. I'm curious now. I'm excited, but it's still in the back of my mind. I'm a pure tobacco snus user, so I love the tobacco that goes into it. The majority of tobacco in the snus. So hopefully they don't just go to all white in the future. Hopefully the tobacco stuff will stick around, which sure it will, but hopefully it just doesn't get overrun. Holland's Ad family, have you ever tried Cassis Scroof? Cassis Scroof, what did you think? I have not tried that yet, and I'm actually looking forward to that snus. That is a snus that sounds really interesting to me. Mint, yeah, it's another mint snus. Bummer, but it does have black currant in it. So I'm looking forward to that because I really do like black currant. But nope, I haven't tried it yet. Josh does not like Epoch, and I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of Epoch. It's okay every now and again, but it's not my go-to all white. I don't absolutely hate it, but I'm not in love with it. I'm like in that middle ground. There's some flavors that Epoch makes that are amazing, or just, I should say, really good. They fade a little bit quicker than some other all white snoozes that are on the market, but yeah, they're not bad. They're okay. The Nordic Spirit Bergamot Wildberry. That sounds amazing, and I missed out on that one. JTI, like Larry said, cannot sell it in the U.S. anymore, so they pulled it from e-stores. So that sucks. I was really looking forward to that snooze and telling you guys my thoughts on it, but that's okay. Maybe one day I'll try that. So Holland's Head family says, I'm a huge fan of all white snooze, but there is zen and grounded feel. There's a zen and grounded feel I get from tobacco portions. Same here. The cassis or cassis Scroof is actually surprisingly good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, your take on that, Holland's Head, is uh, wh- what did you think about the um, what did you think about the blackcurrant flavor in there? Was it more blackcurrant flavor or was it more mint with a taste of blackcurrant? How was that? Let me know. Let all of our viewers know. Tim says snus that tastes like mint or some fruit isn't snus. I think snus is got to taste like tobacco. I agree. I agree. But there is a place for all white snus. It's way more discreet, doesn't stain your teeth. It's a lot cleaner tasting, I should say. So Ben asked me, is it just me or did the apple in Strog's bar have a funny aroma out of the can? Um, Thoughts? Yeah. Um, yeah. I'd say they did. They had a weird smell out of the can, but after a while, after you left it open and let it air it out, um, it was not too bad after a while. But it was a little weird. I did notice that too. Josh Brink, all snooze matters. And Larry hashtagged it. Amazing. Tim asks me, what do you think about General Portion? At the moment, it's my favorite snooze. Love, love it. Love General. Um, it's actually, I mean, I'm snoozing General White right now. Goes great with the beer that I'm drinking, which is Bell's Amber Ale. Um, yeah, General is always a go-to in everybody's rotation. That is the first snooze I tried was General Original Portion here when I first started my snooze journey in the United States. Um, it's amazing. I mean, it's really good. Well-rounded tobacco, bergamot, black pepper, salt, hints of leather and hay tones. Great stuff. Great stuff. I know I'm making Josh drool over there with that descriptor because I know he really likes General as well. But yeah, it's really good stuff. The one snooze I think that tops it though is Knox. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that, but Knox is amazing. Knox is really good snooze. I think it's still number 2 in Sweden right now. Larry, if Mo is right there, maybe he can chime in and let you know if it's still number 2 in Sweden. But they were going to try and take over General as the number 1 bergamot snooze, which is a pretty hard feat. But I like Knox because it really. Larry said he'd rather have LD than Knox. Okay, I'll have to take you up on that, Larry. When I get some LD, I'll get some Knox and I'll compare the two. That'll be a good video. Stay tuned for that one. But I like Knox because it's like heavy tasting. It's really earthy. At least the original portion is and the Stark is. To me, it's got that bold tobacco flavor, that really heavy citrus in it from the bergamot. I really like that. Josh misses Eton, and so do I. I'm going to get some of that in my next order. I really miss Eton snus. Larry, ask Mo as well, or maybe you know, Larry, if Eton Yacht is going to come out again, or Eton Hunt Edition in the loose. I have one unopened can of that. Tim says, can you buy snus here where can you buy snus in the United States like I can where I live? Is snus everywhere? No, it's not everywhere. It's in most places in the U.S. It's within driving distance at least. It's at a lot of gas stations, but the variety is only limited so far, and this will change, to General Snus. 4 varieties, or 5, right? So you got mint, white, original, white, original flavor, and mini. So 4. They used to have loose, but not anymore, as far as I know. I definitely need to get some Yacht. I love those cans. Love those cans. I love the orange. I don't know if it still has the orange, right, Larry, on the label for Eton Yacht loose. Okay, sweet. Ben asks, here's a good beginner question. How long do you keep snus in? I'm finding I don't take it out for at least 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Sometimes I'll forget I'll have it in. I'll have it in for like almost 2 hours. It's if I'm working really into a project. I'm a locksmith, and I'll be working on stuff, working on locks on job sites, and I'll forget I have it in sometimes. Until I go like this and actually lick the portion, like, oh, it's in. But yeah, I do forget sometimes. But I usually keep mine in anywhere to about 45 minutes to an hour. If I'm doing a review, I'll keep it in for an hour and a half to stretch it out as far as I can. Just to get all the flavors out of it, see if there's any changes in the duration of the snus, stuff like that. Let's see. Tim asks, does snus get bigger and bigger in the U.S.? Slowly. Right now, primarily, it is vapor products that are taking over the market. We are seeing a increase on snus in the U.S. because of videos like these, and of people that are just curious about it, or people that may have had Camel snus, which is fake, and trying General for the first time. So we are seeing a gradual increase on it. It's not exploding like in some other countries, but we will take anything we can get, especially as U.S. snus users, because we want to have a lot of variety, which the FDA does block that, unfortunately. But yeah, it's slowly becoming more and more popular every year. And with the advent of SnusCon, it's really getting up there. And yes, Larry did bring this up. The new General cans that are coming out, which I don't have, again, I have the old can style, they are going to definitely stand out and make a big, big pop in the chillers that we have here in the U.S., which are small countertop ones, maybe single stack, or the 3-row freezer or 3-row chillers that we also have. So let's see, just reading the comments here. Sorry, just reading the comments, getting caught up. Okay, good. All right. Josh, I would agree that Josh asks, Yeah. Have you seen how flimsy the General cans are now? Yeah, they are sort of flimsy, aren't they? A little bit. I mean, they're not terrible. Here's a U.S. General can. Here's a flex on it. Wish I had an old one. But yeah, I mean, with the lid on, they're okay. I mean, they're a lot easier to pop open, which is nice. Take a portion out. But I do like the new indentations are doing for the top of the catch lid. You can really just fish it out of your pocket and pop it open and not have to worry about that. That's one thing I like. They're more squared off. They used to be more rounded. Let's see if I have one. And then also, if you look at like the Odins, for example, these are more sturdy for sure. Not as much flex in the can. Let's see if I have. I don't. Well, I do. They used to be. This one I got from online. They used to be more like this. So it's a little less flexible. It's when they were starting to make the transition. This is an anniversary can, I believe. No, this is a Swedish can of General. That nice copper tone. I'm going to reuse this when I get my new cans in. Even though the new cans are cool, I'm going to use this again. Let's see. I don't have any other ones. It used to be more rounded. See if I can get one. Let's see. Yeah, so they used to look like this. See how rounded that can is? See that small indentation there with the Gatia Tech 3 stars? Gatia Tech. And then that's a decent shot. See the difference there? This is more squared off to where this is more rounded. So the can, as a result, is a little bit taller. So that's an example. This isn't a American version, but it's just an example of the can, what it used to look like in the States. So, good night, Tim. Have a good night. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you. Ben said I got a lot of Jakobsen's melon and cola on my order that shipped today from Snus Central. Thanks again, Mo. Thank you. Since Mo is not on, thank you. Really appreciate that. What do you think of the Jakobsen's cola? That was an amazing snus. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. I did a review on that one in the winter. Was that by Lake Huron? So check that video out of Jakobsen's or Jacobsen's cola. Anyone open to seeing an American snus review from a female? Maybe help females see how beneficial snus is to making the switch from cigarettes to snus. Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Yeah. Holland's Head, are you a lady that snoozes or no? Or maybe your significant other snoozes? It'd be awesome. Start posting some videos. Larry says Thunder Raspberry is an ultra strong, so the Nick hit will be very good. The taste is good too. I'll buy it every other order. I buy it every other order. So that's a response from Ben's comment. I'm excited for Thunder Raspberry. Nicotine seems decently high. So Thunder Raspberry, is that even available still, or is that still on back order? Is it? Okay. Only available as an ultra strong. So Thunder Raspberry extra strong is amazing. That stuff is awesome. I miss it dearly. They used to be one of my go-to summer snooze options, and it's so sad that it's not available in extra or Stark. But Ultra is in stock apparently. So yes, Holland's Head, yes. Do some reviews, please. My wife did some articles on her favorite mint snoozes. Check those out. She does a great job. She wants to do some more. She just hasn't had the time to as of late. But she really likes that Scroof #2 Super White. Because she's a mint user primarily for snus. She does like the Wild Sunny Honey and stuff like that. But she really likes mint snus. Now that's somebody that likes mint, right? We're all sick and tired of mint, but she loves mint snus. So we at least know one person is really into mint snus. So, Josh says, I want you to publicly apologize for correcting my pronunciation of Jacobson's, because you say it like I did in our video now. I do, and I think that's just a cool little thing that I run along with. I carry that on, Josh. And Ben says your reviews are consistent and amazing. Thank you again for taking your time to do a live show. Thank you for your viewership. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's support on these videos. I'm not doing these for me. I'm doing these for you guys. And I want to say thank you for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Everybody here at SnusCentral.org and, SnusTV. I mean, because it's not just me that goes through here. It's me that you see primarily, but there's other people behind the scenes that really help with these videos. Not editing, of course, but yes, editing, but I do all the editing. But anyway, as far as like moderation and stuff like that, there's people you don't see that want to thank you. So thank you. Let's see. Ben also says, I love your snooze wall. Thank you. This is an old shelf that I've had for the longest time. I got it as a birthday gift from my parents way back in 2016. And I had like a bunch of stuff on it in my old room when I was younger. There's a bunch of because I used to smoke a pipe and stuff, so I used to have like pipe stuff on it. I had a Mini Cooper. I had a black and white Mini Cooper. I used to have on it. Let me grab that real quick. I used to have that on the shelf, as well as just a lot of other random stuff. And then one day, as I was setting up the studio, I'm like, do I still have that? So I asked my mom, and I'm like, Mom, do you still have the display, the shelf? She's like, yeah. So I went over and grabbed it, and I started incorporating it into the to the studio. And I think it looks great. Behind the shelf here is black cloth. And if you look in some of my other live streams, you'll see it's like a green wall. And I had to put up this black background here because I had a green screen right next to it. And if I took it into the editor and started editing out, the green, it would take out everything behind this wall. So I had to put something black behind it without painting the room. So this is a pain in the half to get up and to get it, smooth as possible on the wall. So that took a little bit, but thank you. Yeah, I'm always trying to find stuff to add to it. So if anybody, wants to, send some cool stuff they might have for viewers, I'm going to set up a PO box. And, if you want to send something small, you don't have to. I'm not asking you to, but if you want to, I'm going to send I'm going to set up a PO box, make a video about it, and have you guys start incorporating some stuff into this wall behind me. I'm going to expand it out some more. Get a little, little souvenirs if you, put them up there and talk about them, who sent them, stuff like that. So cool. Let's see if I missed out on anything. Ben also said, also keep up the amazing work and service to the snooze community. Thank you. Will do. As long as you guys keep subscribing and watching, I will keep posting. Because again, I make them for you. And yeah, just reading the comments. Thank you for the comments. Appreciate it. Looks nice. Holland's Head says, looks nice. Accents the green wall very well. Thank you. This green wall, this is actually cloth I put up. This is my green screen. So if you watched any of my old, or any of my snooze reviews, my full length reviews, I use that green screen to put in pictures of the snooze that I take and just different stuff in the background. Works pretty cool. It makes it look nice. Makes it look more professional. Scroll through the comments again. Keep them rolling, guys. Really love the feedback. Thank you. What are your guys' opinions on ultra strong snoozes? Are they too much nicotine? Too little? I wouldn't say too little, but are they too much nicotine? I think they are. I think it's gotten out of hand with these ultra strongs. Lately, I've been doing a lot of normal strength, like 0.8. And man, I think it's too these super strong nicotine strengths. Sorry, I was reading comments. These super strong nicotine strengths, way too much. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of normal strength lately. My nicotine level has dropped a little bit, which is good. So I'm not constantly being over-nicked without me knowing it. But yeah, it's I think Stark really is my limit. 1.9 is getting up there. It's like, whoa, this is strong stuff. I gotta slow down. And then like these extremes, the reason why I do these like towards the end of my my unboxings, as far as review goes, because I really dread it, man. It's just like, whoa, they're strong, really strong. It's super like these white dries hit me like a truck, and it's like I gotta sit down for a while. So I can't keep anything over 1.8, 1.9 in like this for too long, or I get over nicked. Yeah, Ben says anything higher than 18 milligrams is really tough on the gums, I find. Same here, man. And especially when you pair it with that white dry, like the Odin's I just showed, man, that really hurts. Really starts to hurt. But everyone's different. Some people, like, guy I used to work with, Justin, man, he, like, that guy goes through Siberia like it's general regular strength. He goes through a can about a week. Well, Siberia, about 2 cans a week. Crazy. And that nicotine doesn't even affect him. I'm like, how? How can you do that back to back to back to back as like a normal snooze? That can't be good. Anyway. Hollandhead says, when snus goes past 30 milligrams, I think it's overload. I think it's overload right now. Some of the stuff they got out, like Thunder X. Why? Why? Yeah. Let's see. Ben says, I feel bad for the reviewers who do a full can of Siberia. I will never do that on this channel. I would never do that. Ever. So don't get any ideas. Larry says he uses G3 volt or wire to wake up. That's a good snooze to wake you up, Larry. Other than that, I keep nicotine under 2%, which is good. Yeah, Holland's Head says, I'm surprised that the YouTubers that do a full can aren't veggies. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, screw you, Outlaw. I'm calling you out. Don't do that, man. You are playing with fire when you do those full can videos. You're playing with fire. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, Ben, he will have a heart attack for nicotine overdose. Yep, nicotine toxicity is no joke. No joke. Let's see. Yep, snooze. Holland's Head snooze is culture. Don't abuse it. Exactly. It's made to be enjoyed, not abused. What do you guys think about mini portions? Since we're on one end of the scale, let's go to the other. What's your guys' view on mini portions? Do you guys use any of those? I don't see a lot of people posting reviews on mini snoozes. Mini portions, I should say. Ben says, I don't use more than 7 portions in a full day, and even less if it's high nicotine. I've only used 3 today. It's good. I remember when I first started snoozing, I used probably 3 portions a day. And I think I do, I think I do 7 a day. I think I'm up to like 6 or 7 portions a day. It's really not that much. Let's see. Josh says, if you do 4 of them at once, they are awesome. You're not talking about Siberia, are you? Mini portions, right? 4 mini portions feel like 2 regular portions. Larry does 15 portions a day. That's a lot, Larry. Holy cow. I knew you liked nicotine, but I didn't know you liked nicotine that much. Wow. Let's see. So Holland's Head usually does 2 to 4 portions a day. Mini portions are great. Nice. So as far as mini portions go, Holland's Head, what is your favorite? Have you tried Trey and Care yet? Wait, no, that's not even sold anymore in a mini. Never mind. Scratch that. But if you haven't tried Trey Anchor yet, anybody here in the chat, please give Trey Anchor a shot. That stuff is really good. It's herbally. It's herbally. It's herbal tasting. It's way underrated. That's another snooze that's underrated, in my opinion, is Trey Anchor. It's really good. It's not really. It's an all-day snooze, but it can get bland after a while. So I can sort of see why it's underrated. But it's good. It's really good. As well as Larry, what's another one that you think is really underrated? as far as a portion goes. What's an obscure one that not a lot of people get a hold of anymore? Maybe Anglo-Home from GN Tobacco. That's one that doesn't get much love, and that was a decent snus. Mustang, yeah, but Mustang, in my opinion, is not that great. I didn't really like it. It's. I mean, no snus is bad. I mean, it's good, but I didn't like it personally. But again, what you guys have to understand is if I say I don't like a snus, doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean you guys won't like it. It just means me personally, it's not my cup of tea. Everyone is different. Because I review snoozes, I'm really hesitant to say that a snus is, I don't like a snus because I don't want to sway your guys' thoughts on it. You know, I don't want to like shut somebody off from a snus. Because if you're a smoker, especially, there's got to be something for you out there that you'll like. And if you really want to diversify your snus profile, I would highly recommend getting your hands on anything and trying it. You never know what you can like. But Mustang, you know, okay, there's one snus that I don't care if you guys really judge me on, and that is frickin' Cronin. I cannot stand Cronin for the life of me. Oh man, Cronin, like, don't get me wrong, I like pickles, but I don't like pickles in my snus. That has dill in it, and I cannot stand Cronin. White, original, nothing. I cannot stand it. Oh, you know what? We'll probably move a lot of Cronin now because I mentioned on how bad it is. Me personally, you guys might like it. Who knows? There's people out there that love that stuff. It still sells, but man, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Larry, would you know? You popped in a in a pickle snus and eating ice cream? Yeah, Larry, tell us why. Why Cronin? Why? Why would somebody do that? Ben wants to know. Let him know. I don't want to miss this one. Okay, that's okay. I'll take that in consideration, Ben. Now that's a video, Cronin and ice cream. Okay, I'll try that. That'll be a good video. Be a short video. Be a good video. Holland said, I don't want to miss out on that comment. I've tried Maca, Scroof, Fresh, Super Slim, and Jacobson's Mini or Jacobson's Mini Melon, all of which are good snus. Out of my favorite mini portion snus, I would say if you're going on the extreme scale of overly flavored, not overly flavored, just super strong flavored fruit, I would go Jacobson's or Jacobson's Melon Mini. And on the tobacco side, I really like Göteborg's Rapé in a mini portion. It's really good. That's interesting, man. See, I learn something new about somebody every day. Like Larry likes Cronin with ice cream. Now, what kind of ice cream do you use with Cronin, Larry? Is it you doing like moose tracks with that? Are you doing Superman ice cream? What are you doing? Blue Moon? Vanilla? Maybe mint chocolate chip with Cronin? Oh god, that'd be horrible. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me I have to do a video with mint chocolate chip and Cronin snus. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to do that now since I mentioned it. Oh, that'd be horrible. Okay. All right. If you guys want it, let me know. Right now, give me a flavor of ice cream and Cronin Snus. That would pair together. And I will get them. And I'm not even, I won't even exclude Ben and Jerry's because I actually do like Ben and Jerry's Chunky Monkey. But I won't, I won't exclude them. Any ice cream that you can think of that would be horrible or maybe good with Cronin, I will make a video on that. An ice cream pairing with Cronin Snus. Go. Go. Online stalker is fine. Just don't, if it turns into real life, we're going to have some problems. And it's not going to end up for the person on the other end. Online stalking is fine. I got no problem with that. It's just online. Yeah, go. What's your comments? Tell me. Ice cream? What ice cream with Cronin Snus? I'll buy it. I'll do a video. Sounds great. See, it's live videos like this that gives me inspiration and feedback and suggestions for future reviews. I love it. Ben, I'm outside your window throwing snooze cans, professing my love. Okay. Don't do that in real life. Virtual throwing of snooze cans is fine if it's in a loving manner. Real life, you might have some problems. Let's see. Chunky Monkey is the best ice cream. I'd agree. But you know, I also like. Yeah, if they're full snooze cans, you're right, Larry. If they're full snooze cans, I'd love that. I would say, other than Chunky Monkey, I really like Moose Tracks. That's a good go-to because I love freaking Reese's peanut butter cups. Good, Ben. Good. Well, you're close. You're close in the videos in the comment section, so thank you. Let's see. Straight Pops, lime, and sage with Cronin. What is Straight Pops? I'm looking that up right now. I'm looking up Straight Pops, and if I can get that in my area. Is that like ice cream, or is that like a? Is that like a on a stick? Small batch gourmet pops. Okay. Now is that only available in Ohio? Street Pops, or is that just a shop that I'm seeing that's called Street Pops? Let's see. So if I go to Canada, try that ice cream. Will do, man. And I'll meet up with you. It's about as close as I'll get. I'll come to you. Don't come to me. Let's see. Tim, welcome back. You couldn't sleep, huh? It's a good way to kill some time before you have to wake up in like an hour. So glad you could join us again. Matt can't go to Canada. Larry says Matt can't go to Canada. He might not be allowed back in the U.S. I don't know about that one. Probably be banging down the doors. Okay, so Holland said they are popsicles, so I'm gonna have to look for them. They sell them at supermarkets and stuff. Okay, maybe only in Ohio. I'm unsure. Okay. Let's see. See if I missed anything in the comments while I was looking up popsicles. May be able to find them at Kroger. Okay, I'll take a look at Kroger and see if I can find those delicious popsicles that you wanted me to try. Okay, Ben, what is Kawartha dairy ice cream? Is that just like a flavor or is that just a brand? Okay, it's a brand. Okay, all right. I'll have to look for it if I'm ever in Canada. I'm not too far. Not too far from Canada. Northern Ontario. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. So we are on. Thank you, Ben. We are on the conversation for those of you who just joined in. We're on the topic of ice cream and snooze pairings, which is weird. But I said I wanted to do a video of ice cream and snooze pairings, which would be Cronin in particular, with a either weird flavor of ice cream that would be disgusting with it, or might pair pretty well. So far, I've gotten mentioned chocolate from Larry. Larry seems like chocolate and pickles go good together, so who knows? I might try that. You know, I heard a story of a guy that used to eat vanilla ice cream with uh, um, mustard, which is weird. Hey, to each their own, right? Ben says something about Canadian dairy that makes it almost creamier than gelato. Interesting. Sounds good. Be awesome. Vanilla with General is good. Okay. It's another one I'll have to try. Are you saying General White portion or General Original? Larry, on that vanilla with General. Holland's Head said it'd be awesome if Swedish Match opened up a snus lounge in the US. They did. They did. And I believe it's still operational. But it's now a Zen facility. They're selling Zen snus. They used to have a Swedish snus store in Chicago. And I went there last year for SnusCon, or on the way to SnusCon, and I posted a short video. It's only about a couple minutes long, and it was awesome. Really cool. So if you guys want to see a peek into that store, what it used to look like before it was converted into a Zen store, please do so. And hopefully the Zen store is still around, because I missed out on it this year because I didn't get a chance to go to SnusCon. And yeah, I'm looking to go pretty soon. I'm looking to actually meet up with Paul or Vogie Snus pretty soon. Meeting up with him and doing a review. So hopefully we'll stop by the Zen store on the way. Ben said General White is like French vanilla for adults. I could see that. I could see that. You know, I'm not a fan of vanilla ice cream. I'm not a fan of vanilla, technically, but I like vanilla in snus. It's something about tobacco and vanilla that mix together very well. Go great. And again, I want a vanilla clove snus. So screw. Orgy and tobacco. If you want to make this happen, let's do it. Let's work something out for a vanilla clove snus. Let's do it. Ben says I'm more of a strawberry guy myself. I'm not. Strawberry's okay. I don't know how strawberry and Cronin would taste together, but we'll see. Watch, when I do this video, I'll probably spend like $100 on ice cream, and then I'll get super fat. I won't fit in frame anymore, and it'll be bad. Strawberry snus. Yeah, there is a strawberry snus. It's a seasonal from Jacobson's or Jacobson's. There is, and it's quite good. Or it's a sort of a strawberry taste. It's a red berry that's in Sweden that's very similar to strawberry. Cronin and cookies and cream. That'd be horrible. I have to try it. Looking here. Hang on one second. Got a message from somebody. Not important. You know, see, when I first started snus, I used to be a big fan of like a lot of fruity flavors. Still am to an extent. I'll use a lot of fruit flavors in the summer, just to really mix things up. And I'm more tobacco centric now. I use a lot of tobacco flavored snoozes, especially Scroof, because I'm a giant Scroof fanboy. But one question I want to ask you guys, since you're on, is do you guys like mix up your rotations in the year? Do you go from fruit flavors and a little bit of tobacco in the summertime, like I do? And then you switch over to more heavy hitting tobacco flavors in the fall and winter? What do you guys do? That's what I do. I use a lot of tobacco snus again, but I like to throw a lot of fruity flavors in the summer. And when it switches over to fall, like it's slowly doing here in Michigan, or as of the past couple days, like quickly and then going back to warm, I like to switch things up. So what I'll do for this upcoming season is I'll go to, Jacobson's Seasonal, which is still a fruit, but it pairs really well for the fall. And then I'll go and do more of the whiskey flavored snoozes and the heavier tobacco snoozes. So I think I think switching up your rotation is definitely a palate cleanser and something nice. And I got a water coming in, so thank you. Need to drink more water. Yule Snus, yes. So I will get Yule Snus in the Christmas, around Christmas. Chicken 4, I use General Mint 90% of the time and mix in some Göteborg's Rapé or whatever is new or classic. Nice. Holland said, I seem to like fruit and mint in the spring and summer. In the fall and winter, I like dessert snus, cola, vanilla. Okay, nice. I'm the same way. I'm the same way with that. Tim says, what do you think of G3 snus? I like it. It's stronger, a little bit stronger nicotine. I've been reviewing snus for 4 years almost. 4 years now. And when I tried G3, yeah, I understand what they're going for. A little bit more bold flavors, things like that. But it tastes very similar to the original General, in my opinion. There are some differences there. You could pick up on it. But to me, it's very similar to a lot of the other stuff that's on the market. I know that's a slow response, but just had to think it out a little bit. Anything Christmas I love. That's what Ben says. I gotta tell you, Ben, Thunder, I Snow You Love Me. I don't know if they're gonna make it this year. Oh, look, the dog. Tal. It's my dog Talisker, Australian Shepherd. You say hi. She's like, give me attention. Hi. What you doing? So anyway, Thunder, I Snow You Love Me is an amazing snus that mixes the Thunder tobacco profile with clove and Christmas spices. And it's amazing. Or gingerbread, I should say. What? What? This dog, I tell you. She's so loving. Like anytime I'm doing a video, she's the one that messes everything up. And say hi, Tal. This is Talisker. And she is named after the whiskey, Talisker. And she's trying to get my attention. So I'm going to put her out of the room so she doesn't really bug us that much. She wants to play. But anyway, yeah, Thunder, I Know You Love Me is amazing for Christmas. So, really, really good. Hang on, let me shut the door. She read my mind, I'll tell you. Anyway, sorry for the distraction there. Yeah, so they also had Thunder Frosted Christmas, which is really good. That one mixed the Thunder Frosted flavor profile with a little bit of Christmas spice, you know, like the little bit of clove and stuff in there, and that was really good too. Let's see. On the rotation side of things, Larry says, I rotate between General Original portion and Strong, G3 Original and Strong, and Scroof Original portion and Extra Strong, the white can Scroof. Nice. Awesome options, Larry. You've never let me down yet. As far as your Scroof selections. All right. What about pumpkin snus? The old co-workers of mine, we joked about that, about having a pumpkin spice snus. I think Chad did too, Snoopy. That would be horrible, in my opinion. Pumpkin spice, come on. There's already pumpkin spice, everything else. Why make a pumpkin spice snus? I don't dig it. I don't like pumpkin spice. I just don't. All right. Pumpkin pie, maybe. Apple pie would be a good one. Tim asks me, what do I think about Swedish candy? I freaking love Swedish candy. And I ordered Swedish candy a couple orders ago, and I was going to do a video on it, and I didn't because I ate it all, and I felt bad. So the next order, I will get some Swedish candy, and I will do a video. So, yeah. But Larry, pumpkin pie, right? But what about apple pie? Or rhubarb? Rhubarb snus. Rhubarb snus. That would be a good snus for me, because I freaking love rhubarb. Speaking about seasonals, I don't have it up here. I don't. The Yule snus is pretty much like eggnog to me. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera. But Yule snus is like eggnog to me. It tastes like eggnog. Yeah, rhubarb, Larry. Strawberry rhubarb, yeah. I could see that. Ben. I can see strawberry rhubarb. Yeah, so Ben, try the Yule snus. Or the Jewel snus. Good stuff. Stout snus. I could see that too. Stout snus would be pretty good. No fruits, just tobacco. I get you, Tim. I'm with you. Just a straightforward tobacco. Which, by the way, Thunder which is V2 Tobacco, which is now owned by Swedish Match. When they released Thunder 10, this was amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. I love this stuff. I don't think it's still produced, but man, this is so good. Just tobacco, aged in oak barrels. Amazing. Deep, rich, earthy, super good. Pretty strong too. Not too overly powering, no, not too overly powering, but it's pretty good. Tim asked me, what do I think about Eton Loose or Eton Portion? Did a review on Eton Portion. Love the stuff. I get that all the time. Next order, I'm definitely getting some Eton. I miss it. That's one of the snoozes that I use during the fall, just because I love that tobacco taste that has that hint of cocoa in it. So good. Any of the newcomers to snus, if you have not tried Eton snus, you're missing out. It's phenomenal. Let's read the comments, seeing if I missed anything. I might wrap this up shortly because I don't want to, have it be too long. It's already going into an hour and a half, or it's past an hour and a half. And I don't want to bore you guys. So I might wrap it up soon. Any other questions, comments? So Eton snus for Holland's Head, you're going to try it, which is good. Do you like original or white? Because they have original and white and loose. So I would say if you're a newcomer to Eton, get your preference, right? But original is the way to go. There's more flavor up front. You get more of the nuances in the snus. And it's just so much better in original, in my opinion. When you go into white territory with Eton, it sort of changes the flavor. And I know a lot of people might disagree with me on that. But when you go white portion, it definitely dulls down the flavor. Try original. Get a can of original, a can of white, and let me know what you think. Do a review on it. I want to see it. Let's see. Ben said I made my channel just so I could be a part of this. Thank you. Thank you for making a channel so you could be a part of the live stream. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to subscribe. Everybody that's watching these videos, please subscribe. Hit the bell button so you'll get notified when I make a new video, and you'll get notified when I'm doing live streams. And be sure to subscribe to the Snus Central newsletter, so you can get some awesome deals going. You can see everything that's going on as far as deals, and you can see what videos I have out or live streams coming up. Thank you. And then, if you could share them, you don't have to, but at least give them a thumbs up so I know that you guys like the content. And that just lets me know analytic-wise where the views are going. And I like comments because it really gives me feedback, and it helps me really know what you guys want to see. So leave some comments on any of my videos. I read them. I read all the comments. If I don't reply to all of them, I read them. And yeah, so I want to let you guys know that. And be sure to check out snuscentral.org. I say that in every single video, and I sound like a broken record, but it's for a reason. There's so much information on that page. When I first started using snus, that was the first page that really, I mean, it popped up in Google first, but it was really the first site that I found that had a lot of awesome, like, in-depth information and like really good articles that Larry does, and some awesome ones that Moans does as well that are freaking awesome. Uh, and there's stuff on that site that you won't find anywhere else. It is literally, like I say in every video, a gold mine. So, and Larry says the new .org website will be up soon. So that's awesome. 2 big thumbs up for that. I know everybody over there has been working hard on that site. Man, so I'm glad it's going to be released soon. Yeah, holy cow. There's some really old information on .org that you can't find really anywhere. And a lot of good news stuff too. And Tim asks me, what do I think about Lundgren's Norland? I really like Norland. It's probably, it is. It's one of my top favorite Fiedler Lundgren products. Yeah. It's really good. I did a review on that too, so check it out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give you a couple seconds here to write any other last-minute questions. Anything, guys, before I go? It's your last chance because I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been awesome. And I want to thank everybody for the support on the channel, the live streams, everything. I can't thank you enough. Larry thanks you. I do. Everybody at snuscentral.org. Everybody here at snustv.com. Thank you. So, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you just joined. You can check out, for everybody that just joined, please check out the pre-recorded version. Yeah, do that because there's a lot of cool stuff we went over. Ice cream and snus, rotations, a lot of different stuff. So be sure to check out the beginning of the video if you haven't done so. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much again for the support, for the thumbs up, for the shares on all the videos, for everything you guys do for us. We can't do it without you. So thank you. If you guys want to stay connected in the world of Swedish snus, you guys know where to go. snuscentral.org for the latest articles. My friend Larry Waters wrote, as well as Mo Uns in his drunken stupor of a world. Don't forget to check out our Facebook and Instagram page to stay connected with some quick hits of information along the day. And that's about it, guys. Have a great night and stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. And until next time, you know the drill. Say it with me, guys. Enjoy good snus. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.